Good morning, guys. And listen, welcome to your cryptocurrency report for this uh, Friday, October 5th, 2018. I'm going to tell you what, there's not a whole lot happening with cryptocurrency right now. We're going to take a look at the charts right here, and we're going to start charts right here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at cryptocurrency on a Bitstamp. And Bitstamp is 65.34. But what you notice here is for the last couple days, I mean, you cannot see anything moving in such a tight, narrow little trading range. It's staying right on, going along perfectly level, as flat as the ocean. You know, I mean, there's not if this was the ocean, this would be a day where the ocean is really calm. Anyway, there's not a whole lot going on, suffice to say. Price-wise, we're waiting for movement in this market. Let's take a look at cryptocurrency market capitalizations. And what we're seeing today is a market cap of 218 billion with Bitcoin dominance at 52.1%. We see some coins are up, we see some coins are down today. And so it's a little bit boring in the watching the market, waiting for something to happen today. I'm waiting for something to happen in the very near future. Now, I do expect that this market's going to move, and we're going to have some news very soon. But while we're waiting, let's take a look at what's going on here with cryptocurrencies and the banks. You know what? The banks, are going to want to get a piece of the action in cryptocurrencies. It says here the major banks are ready to invest in cryptocurrencies. And this is very true. I'm going to tell you, the banking system actually knows more about cryptocurrencies than the average people out there right now. And the banks know that this is a major wave of the future, and they want to get in on it. They're looking for an angle somehow that they can actually still stay in the game when cryptocurrencies take over from the fiat currencies. They've done really, really well with fiat currencies. And they did really, really well with gold and silver. And they're going to really try to find an angle where they can root themselves in and they can take advantage of the cryptocurrencies. It says here, major financial institutions are waiting to invest in the crypto market. Right? And you know who we're talking about here? We're talking about banks like Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, Citigroups. They want to get into this cryptocurrency game. They got a lot of money behind them. They're ready to go. And in fact, they're getting in, they're dipping their toes in the water right now, and they are actually starting to buy cryptocurrencies. It could have been one of the reasons why cryptocurrency popped up to 20,000 not long ago. A lot of them might have taken positions already and are holding these positions and are ready to go with this. And Bitcoin is going to be the premium coin along with a number of other coins that are at the top tier of these cryptocurrencies. And ultimately, a lot of assets are going to be based on this cryptocurrency market. An awful lot of other digital assets will spring forth from this cryptocurrency market as derivatives products. And the cryptocurrency market has the potential to suck up all of the world's everything and transfer that value over into cryptocurrency. So in the future, the way a person will talk about their houses, they won't say, well, my house is worth $200,000. They'll base the worth of their house in some form of cryptocurrency instead. This is the world we're heading into. And it's not something that's taken a very long time either. We're going to make this transition rather abruptly. And the reason for it is because the financial institutions, the powers that be, have not been good custodians of the fiat monetary system. What they've done is they've abused the fiat monetary system by creating too many monetary units. They've created too many dollars, basically, And those dollars are going to come back to bite, and this is what's going to cause the hyperinflation. But you know what? When we go into this hyperinflation, people are not going to abandon the dollar immediately. In fact, it's going to be quite a slow process. You know, just like in Venezuela right now, they're still using that crappy currency that's just about dead. They hang on to it, and they'll stick with it, and they'll continue to use it in trade, even though it's almost valueless. In fact, they'll carry on, and they'll soldier on with it until it takes like $1 trillion to buy a loaf of bread. And this is what happened in Weimar Germany and a number of the hyperinflations. They'll continue to use it until it's almost completely lost all of its trading value, before it finally somebody has to say, hey, you know what? That's it. We're done with this. It's so close to being worthless. And by that time, the 21 trillion or whatever that the United States is in debt won't buy an egg. You know? And so the United States will be able to get out of debt. It's like a get out of debt free card for the governments. But by that time, can you imagine how much value is going to be transferred over into the cryptocurrencies, which will be going up in value, the same rate that the fiat currencies are going down? This is what's coming, guys. It's coming fast because the powers that be have been poor custodians, and they've created distrust. Whereas in the fiat, not in the fiat, but in the cryptocurrencies, there's an awful lot of trust there, and that trust is the reason why everyone is HODLing right now. They trust it. They trust it, and they're hanging on for dear life because they know that this stuff eventually is going to be the value of everything in the world. They know. And that's why these financial institutions like Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, Citigroup are very interested. They want to get in. They follow the money. They don't care. They don't argue these arguments like a lot of people say, oh, cryptocurrency will never amount to anything. And the other guy right next to him says, oh, he loves cryptocurrency. He thinks it's going to be the wave of the future. And you get all these arguments. The banks don't argue. They don't care. They follow the money. And the banks are following the money right here. Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, Citigroup, they're all in the crypto game. And they're getting in the crypto game as fast as they can. They know a good thing is coming along, and they want to get in on the action. Thank you guys for listening. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next show. Bye-bye, guys.